Today, I want to talk about something that's really shaken Minnesota, and honestly, the whole country. Early this morning, two Democratic lawmakers and their spouses were targeted in what officials are calling a politically motivated assassination. Let's break this down. Around 2 a.m., police in the Minneapolis suburb of Champlin got a call. State Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette had both been shot multiple times. They survived, thankfully, after emergency surgery. But less than 2 hours later, things got even worse. Over in Brooklyn Park, officers responded to Representative Melissa Hortman's house, a name you might recognize. She was the top Democrat in Minnesota's House, and a major figure in state politics. When officers arrived, they spotted what looked like a cop's SUV outside, emergency lights, the works. But it wasn't the real deal. The suspect was impersonating an officer, right down to the badge and vest. He came out of the house, fired at responding officers, and escaped out the back. Inside, officers found Hortman's husband, Mark, already dead from gunshot wounds. Using a drone, they found Representative Hortman herself, also killed. The suspect left behind a car packed with disturbing evidence. No King's protest flyers, and, even more chilling, a list of other lawmakers and officials. A manhunt is now underway involving local, state, and federal law enforcement. So what's the motive here? The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension says it's too early for answers, but the governor isn't mincing words. He called this an unspeakable tragedy and a targeted act of political violence. The political climate right now is tense. Minnesota's legislature is closely divided, and protests, especially against the Trump administration, were already planned for today. Police are asking people to stay home out of caution, but some are showing up anyway. As for the suspect, still at large. Several people have been detained for questioning, but no one's in custody. Security has ramped up for other lawmakers, and President Trump has weighed in, saying the FBI and Attorney General are on the case, and that such horrific violence will not be tolerated. Look, no matter where you stand politically, this kind of violence is not the answer. It's a somber reminder of how fragile our democracy can feel, and how important it is to protect those who serve, even when we disagree. I'll keep you updated as this story develops. For now, stay safe, stay informed, and let's hope for justice and peace.